Talking. Check, check.
You are
This
hearing me
microphone is
talk.
awesome.
Yay!
Are we good?
All right. So, we were talking about Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yep,
You
we're
have
going to
seen
keep
it.
it. Yes, we are going to keep it.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. 4 webs out of 5.
Oh, Jesus. You tried that before, and it didn't work.
Hey, man, I'm
like
making
how
it
you
work.
went right back to the
definitely.
well.
I'm making it work. I am making fetch work, damn it.
All right. So, you enjoyed it, obviously. Did you have any issues with it?
There was a couple, and they're just, nerdy fanboy stuff. Not anything super crazy,
All right.
with the story. Which were, number 1, the suit.
Okay.
I liked the way it looked. Mm-hmm. It was a great design, as much as all of the other Marvel,
It's a pretty classic suit, and they didn't really change very much in this one, which was nice.
They didn't make the logo white like in, some other, all right. So, I liked the suit the way it looked. I just had the one issue with it, which was the tech aspect of it. Mm-hmm. It was just a little too techy for me. And we understand why I did that because Tony Stark made
right. Well,
made
obviously,
the suit
they're
for him.
bringing it more into the Civil War.
Yes, exactly.
Where, he's mixed up with the Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's very obviously Team Stark, unfortunately. Yeah. And as far as that goes, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, though, as well. I also feel the same way.
Yeah.
I prefer my Spider-Man to be a bit more homegrown.
Yeah, DIY, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
punk rock. He's from Queens.
He's a huge fan of Gargano and Ciampa. He cried.
Yeah.
He cried watching that takeover.
Definitely.
Anyways.
So I just prefer him making his own stuff.
Yeah.
He invents his web shooters. He makes his own web fluid, which
he makes his own. Yeah.
They show that in the movie.
Well, that's good.
Coming up with his own formula and everything like that.
That's one mistake they fixed.
Yeah, that was awesome. I definitely like that.
Okay.
Second nerdy fanboy issue with the movie. I don't like how he gave up his super identity. His best friend figures out who he is, which is not a spoiler. It's in the trailer, so if you haven't seen that, shame on you.
No, and if you're watching someone review a movie and you haven't even watched the trailer, that's your fault.
Yeah, definitely.
No one else's.
Exactly.
It's you. It's on you.
Make the time.
It's
Make
you,
the time to
YouTube
watch.
viewer.
So
now that we're done harassing our 3 fans,
he's walked into his room. And he's got the suit on, and then his best friend is there, and he's like, "Hey man, dude, you're Spider-Man," and he tries to deny it, but he's not buying it. He figures it out. I just don't like that because for me, I'm not a big comic book guy, but I did grow up watching the 90s cartoons, and I loved the Spider-Man cartoon. And in that show, he goes through such great lengths to not divulge his identity to anyone. Right. And now it's just like, oh, yeah, I know you're Spider-Man.
That's it. It's a very modern comic book thing. I think it's honestly, if I had to guess, it's more of a narrative thing than anything else. It's more, instead of doing it all thought bubble, this is the angst I'm feeling, he has someone to bounce it off of and stuff like that. I'm also an old school comic book fan, so I am used to the angsty thought bubble thing, but most people are not, most people are like, why does he have smell lines coming out of his head?
Yeah. Hashtag superhero problems.
Exactly. Hashtag secret identity problem. So, yeah, I agree with you on that one, but it's also more of a, we got to make everyone like this movie.
Sure. Which, other than that, I absolutely loved the movie. The villain, the Vulture, was fantastic. Michael Keaton was amazing. Yeah, exactly. And they finally did a Spider-Man villain justice. They fleshed it out really well. His outfit was awesome. The wings with the motor and everything like that. It was really cool. There was a scene in the movie where. Again, this isn't a big spoiler. It's not really giving anything away to the story. But he's hiding the suit in this van, and the wings just burst out of the side and destroy. Yeah, it just destroy the van, rips it in two. It was super cool.
Put that up a little earlier than
this isn't
while he's in the middle.
I don't give a shit.
This isn't a spoiler.
Here's a hint. That was lazily made. We're lazy people.
It's not a spoiler. I'm not giving anything away from the story. It's just
everyone dies.
It's just a really cool effect.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, there you go. The story was great. The villain was great. I enjoyed the one-liners that Spider-Man has. He definitely has that quick wit about him. It was very comedic, which plays into Spider-Man. That's how he is.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's not the all-around great superhero. You know, he's not Superman. He doesn't do everything right or whatever. He's learning. He's trying to figure out.
He's still a kid.
Yeah,
he's still a teenager.
Yeah, he's only 14 or 15, I think, in the movie. So he's definitely learning the ropes, and they absolutely show that in this movie.
That's good.
Yeah.
So no problem with hot Aunt May? Because I can tell you, the nerds that do not like the hot Aunt May.
I didn't have a problem with her.
So much nerd rage.
Actually,
hashtag nerd rage. Hashtag hot Aunt May.
There you go.
Hashtag I'd hit that.
I don't have a problem with her age. I have a problem with the way they portrayed her character. She was just like kind of like free spirit hippie type deal, and I wasn't a fan.
That's
of
very
that.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay.
That's how Aunt May was in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Again, not my Spider-Man. Hashtag not my Spider-Man. Hashtag not my Spider-Man. My Spider-Man is 90s. Freaking, bacon and apple pie, Aunt May. That's
Aunt May doesn't take a walk, doesn't take a step without breaking her hip. Aunt May.
Make May great.
Make May great. Hashtag make May great.
Make May great. Yeah.
Great,
exactly.
yeah,
Make
great,
May great again. Anyways, I have no problem with that because I'm used to it. Ultimate Spider-Man, for those who don't know, was a reboot that Marvel did in the 2000s, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by my favorite Spider-Man artist, Mark Bagley, and it went on. Went on for over 100 issues. It is the definitive Spider-Man. It really is. I don't know very many people who would not enjoy that.
No, I could see that.
And that's where they took a lot of their cues from, because it is a more modern retelling.
Yeah.
Of
No, I understand. It's just, again, a nerdy, fanboy's opinion.
Understandable. Yeah.
I just didn't like that kind of
hashtag nerd rage.
I just didn't like that free spirit, vibe.
Hashtag hippie hate.
There you go. Definitely.
So, anything else that you noticed, or
no? Other than that, like I said, the story was good. I did kind of feel that like maybe Iron Man was in it a little too much. Kind of maybe taking the spotlight away from
hashtag RDJ hate.
Taking the spotlight away from my man Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But it was good. I liked it. Solid cast. Even I don't know if you guys have seen the New Guys movie with Russell Crowe.
I have not seen that. No.
Ryan Gosling's daughter is in the character Ryan Gosling's character's daughter is actually in this movie.
Oh, that's good.
She plays a little bit part in it. So I think it's got a really good up and coming cast. They're getting stars from everywhere. It's also got the tried and true stars. Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. So it's a good mix of old and new. Good. Maybe these kind of old school actors can teach the new kids the ropes and all that good stuff. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I am looking forward to going to see it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to.
One other thing that I really liked about it that you will appreciate, the soundtrack is fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got the Ramones in there.
Nice.
The English beat.
Oh,
yeah.
Me likey.
Exactly.
Some 80s 80s Britpop, some 70s punk.
Yeah, because it takes place in Queens. You got
Why wouldn't it? Why you have to have
the Ramones in there? Yeah, definitely. Yep, right. It was fantastic.
I think you can get the hell out of here now.
That's it.
Bring BobbyT back in, and we'll talk some WWE.
Sounds good.
And also make sure you click like, share, subscribe, and let us know how you feel at 5AliveVP on the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You were also live chatting. BobbyT is manning it right now, but Crza will be manning it soon afterwards.
We're gonna tag out here.
Yes, yes. I think we're ready to tag out. What do you think?
Yep.
Right.
Sweet. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm gonna stare at this WrestleMania table and see if it breaks. It's not breaking, unfortunately. But BobbyT said if I stared at it long enough, it would break, and it hasn't done that yet. So he's either a liar or he doesn't know what he's talking about. Which do you think? Let us know. Is he a liar or dumb? He doesn't even understand I'm running him down right now, and it doesn't. He's fine with it.
I'm not fine with it. I'm just not listening.
So let us know in the live chat. Let Crza know, is he a liar or dumb?
What's all right? Wait, I'm a dumb liar now. What's happening?
No. I was staring at this table rather concentratingly. I'm not that smart either, and it's not breaking apart, which you said it would. So I don't know if you're a liar or dumb.
My girlfriend from Niagara Falls saw me do it.
No, it's the force is just not strong with you.
That's my midichlorian count is very low.
Well, the way they said it to Martin is the force hates you.
By the way, I just said the word midichlorian, and lawyers from Disney didn't break through the windows.
That's because they're pretending it never
me.
happened.
Hashtag make midichlorians great again.
Oh, gee. I think we're just going to have to run down like a shirt of all just like the hashtags you've spewed out in the last 5 minutes.
Front and back.
Yes.
Just, oh my God.
They call me hashtag Hamill.
It's gonna be like the Hakushi of t-shirts. It's just gonna be
no.
everywhere.
You just said Hakushi.
Oh, I'm going deep with the references. See, today I can go deep with the references because I don't have to edit this and then add pictures
Exactly.
and videos.
Yeah.
of these
No.
people.
Otherwise, where would you find a
now-
picture of Hakushi?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna make all kinds of references to BJ and the Bear and episodes.
Who doesn't want a monkey?
Episodes of Land of the Lost that I like.
Which Slee Stacks?
Yes.
This is the one where they open up the pancake.
Slee Stacks.
Slee Stacks, stacks of pancake.
We destroyed that. Doesn't matter. We're talking wrestling.
We're live, so it's a
so the
absolutely
first-
crazy week.
Yes, this was insane. So
Crazy.
I fell asleep early last night.
Hashtag crazy.
They're gonna hashtag hate the fuck out of you.
Hashtag they already did.
So all right, so went to sleep last night. Phone died. Just this symphony of no communication.
Yeah, exactly. Not being connected.
So when I woke up this morning, I plugged in my phone.
It's
And
a good thing you
immediately
plugged in your phone because I called all the hospitals. I didn't know where you were.
All you had to do was look to your left.
Yes.
So anyway, I look there and I see every news feed just exploding. AJ Styles last night in Madison Square
Your
Garden.
new WWE US Championship title holder. I screwed that up.
Screwed that up. So Martin
Horrendously.
is just a botch machine tonight. So,
Call me Ryback.
oh boy, he's the worst. All right, so hashtag Ryback, you fucking suck. So, all right, so now this
Hashtag I'm a big dumb animal, which is
This-
what he said to CM Punk after he screwed up CM Punk's back. But
Did
go
it?
on.
Oh,
yeah.
well, because he is. So, last night we get AJ Styles beating Kevin Owens on a Raw house show.
Yes.
No less.
So here's the difference. This ain't no average house show. This was a house show at MSG.
Yeah, so this is where house shows kind of matter here.
Well,
A
it's
little
basically
bit.
what it comes down to is, and they don't do shows at MSG anymore because James Dolan, the owner of the New York Knicks, the New York Rangers, and MSG, because he doesn't have to pay, because the Rangers and the Knicks don't have to pay the rights to shoot TV there because he owns them, he jacked up the rights fees for anything filmed at MSG. So
jeez.
WWE refuses to pay those rights fees.
I don't blame them.
And so they don't film anything in MSG anymore, which is a real shame because MSG that's their home base.
Yeah.
So they want to make MSG important again, and the way they do that is by doing untoward stuff like
this
title
is it.
changes at house shows.
Yeah, this is a big one because it
And it's
actually
not just
raises
that's
a
the
question.
crazy thing. It's a raw. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's a raw house show,
And a
yet
SmackDown
title
changes hands.
change happened.
So
Yeah.
why they couldn't have done this with the IC title or the women's title
Right.
or anything else? It's really weird they would choose this title, which raises the question: is Kevin Owens hurt?
No.
Did something happen with his family? Does he
No.
have family problems?
No,
This is such a weird way
Owens
to change
isn't
a
going
title
away.
on a
I
house
think-
show.
I honestly
oh no,
think-
I don't think
yeah.
he's going away. I'm saying I think something short term may have happened that might take away the belt from him briefly.
I don't know. I think they just wanted to get it on AJ, and I think this is a novel way to get it done.
That's one hell of a novel way to do it. 'cause
And this way
every
you- this
question
way
on
you
the
can
internet
build
is
to-
what's wrong.
This way, you can build to AJ Owens Battleground, and then the rubber match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's a quick way to get it in.
Yeah, and then you could do like a 2 out of 3 falls or Iron Man match or
They'll do something.
Or pie eating contest. I'm voting for pie eating contest.
I'm going with AJ Styles. I think he might be the
Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
Actually, no. What's going to end up happening is it's going to be a pie eating contest, and because you can't help it, The Rock's got to show up. And then he's going to do some promo about eating pie.
I'm sorry, we didn't write this down, and I don't want to come out of left field with this, but I just read it today.
It's about Judy Bagwell.
No, it is not. I read it today, and it made my testicles crawl back up into my inside my body.
Testicles.
The rumor is that The Rock is coming back for WrestleMania, the next WrestleMania, to wrestle again.
Oh, jeez.
And he's wrestling Seth Rollins.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Who cares?
Exactly.
This is, you know what?
Yes.
But why?
We now bring you to a special 5 Alive edition of But Why?
So, The Rock is fighting Seth Rollins. But
why?
And the segment's over. So, all right, well, we'll skip on to the next piece of big news. Austin Aries has been released by WWE.
Yes.
And he asked for the release of
Yes, he did. For those
to,
not in the know, Austin Aries is the greatest man who ever lived.
Oh, he's amazing.
He self-named the greatest man who ever lived.
And you know what? I buy it.
Yeah, no, he deserves that name. He asked for his release because he's very obviously unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
They shipped him out to the cruiserweight division, which there's nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that the main cruiserweight show isn't on the network or isn't on a network. It's on the network, so it's just not he's not even on the main roster.
Yeah, it sucks that they treat 205 as a secondary show, almost like it's a Superstars or something like that, and it really isn't. It's just the specific kind of
The funny
talent.
thing is they do good stuff on Superstars, and people aren't aware. The Revival fought Gallows and Anderson on Superstars last week.
Oh, that did happen.
Two of the greatest tag teams.
Don't yell into the microphone so much.
Two of the greatest tag teams in wrestling today.
Yeah, and
they're on Superstars.
Yeah, it's a really weird booking.
When people say WWE has a talent plug, like clog.
You're thinking butt stuff.
No, when people say WWE has a talent clog, this is proof. This is 100% proof. They really do.
Yeah,
when you're shipping a primetime match like that to Superstars, that's not good.
Well, that's what kind of scares me going forward when you have someone like Kenny Omega coming into the mix eventually. If they keep going this way, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, if he's smart, he would just walk away.
You don't want what's happening to. We'll even use Bayley as the example of being put on the main roster, and it's just not. It's over with everybody.
Exactly.
Just not with man.
Balor's MSG debut, and it was a squash match where he beat Anderson in 2 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good.
So, back to Austin Aries.
Yes.
He asked for his release.
And was granted.
And it was granted. So now the question becomes, for me, I immediately thought, New Japan is coming to America.
Oh, well, I'd say, he's either going to go work for Ring of Honor or go work for New Japan. I don't see him going back to... I almost
hope it's not Ring of Honor. I almost hope it's New Japan because they're going to need a starting talent roster.
Right.
And if he's there in that original group of people, he's going to get the shots that we're looking for.
And the ones that he's looking for.
And the one he's looking for, exactly. And we're going to see matches against, Kenny Omega and
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Austin Aries, and I only wish him well. I 100% understand why he walked away, though. I get it.
Marty Scurll versus that. Marty versus
Austin. Marty Scurll versus Austin Aries.
Boy.
That's
all right. So we will move on to the next topic in wrestling.
Okay, what's that?
Dixie Carter. Showing up on WWE Network. That's so
for those who aren't in the know, Dixie Carter was one of the former owners of TNA Wrestling, one of the principal people behind #LOLTNA, because she was terrible.
They're just the worst. Just the worst.
I mean, it could be worse right now.
I'm going to tap this paper angrily and say the worst.
It could be worse. I mean, it could be worse. They could be owned by a carny who was trying to sell gold to people last year. Oh, wait.
All right, so we'll skip past this and go to something that just actually came up.
Yes.
And that is Alberto El Patron.
He is on fire, folks.
He's out there on Twitter right now, firing away.
Actually,
I think Martin's got it. Oh,
Instagram. I pulled. For those who don't know, Alberto El Patron used to be known as Alberto Del Rio in the WWE.
He had a pretty dope entrance.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a coke problem.
Yeah, well, I think that's unfounded. I am not. We are not. What's that?
Oh, no,
allegedly.
Yeah, it's allegedly a bit of a coke problem. He's also married to Paige.
Okay,
And,
I saw that.
He's 40 years old. She's 24.
That's
a healthy relationship.
I just recently saw that. I guess when he beat Lashley for the belt recently, she was sitting in the front row in like a lucha mask.
Yes.
Like nobody's gonna know.
'Cause
She
she
got
can't-
like these
yeah.
very distinct tattoos on her wrist and
Plus,
stuff.
she's
and it's like,
whiter than Conan O'Brien.
exactly. She's
So-
just like stark white with black hair.
So Alberto El Patron put this up on his Instagram. His Instagram is Pride of Mexico.
He is kind of their new El Santo. I mean, he's
So-
doing.
So, yeah, but when you're putting things like this up on Instagram.
It's a new
So
age,
this is
man.
what I will read this verbatim. Tuesday next week, a bunch of pussies will be there in San Antonio. The man with the big nose, try,
Triple H.
and no balls, try.
Triple H.
But also the pussies from the rap battle will be there too. I'm not
New
sure
Day.
if he's
Yeah, he's
the New
talking
Day
New Day
or
or
the
Usos.
Usos. I think he's saying the Usos because the Usos dropped Paige in the rap battle. They dropped the
Okay.
Xavier Woods thing.
That is true, but he could also be saying New Day because Xavier Woods.
But also the pussies from the rap battle will be too, also with no balls. Like their boss. All yes men. I'll be in my restaurant, starting at 10 p.m. I'll be waiting for you there.
So,
And then he gives out the address of his restaurant, the name of the restaurant.
That is amazing.
And then he finishes with, and after I beat the shit out of you, I'll buy you a drink. Thumbs up emoji, winking emoji,
Ooh,
just because
getting in there.
I'm a good man.
Oh man, come to my restaurant. I'll beat your ass,
And then I'll buy you a
and then
drink.
I'll buy you a drink. Well, he's throwing the challenge out. It's never going to be accepted. But whatever. I
Yes,
guess it's-
because that's exactly what the head of talent or whatever Triple H
think
is, the CFO will
Wait
be
a minute. I'm going to try what he's trying to see.
Okay,
I might
okay.
get the same results.
All right.
Fuck you, Boba Fett. I'm coming after you. Come to the arcade. You know what's up. Same results.
Oh, if only was it Jeremy Bullock who? No, Jeremy Bullock was Chewbacca. Whoever played
Jerry Bullock is Boba Fett.
Oh, Jeremy Bullock is Boba Fett. See, my nerd intelligence did
Peter
not fail me.
Mayhew is
He just
Chewbacca, you
walks
piece of
down the
shit.
stairs right now.
That would be amazing.
I heard you call me out.
Oh, it's no good to me, dude.
So,
right,
anyways,
so-
yes. I don't think the
Alberto's going
CEO
crazy.
of a publicly traded company
No,
is
I don't
going
think
to
that's
walk
happening.
into a restaurant to attempt to shoot fight
Now kayfabe
a man who
world.
who got stopped by Mirko Krokop in the most fantastic way possible.
In kayfabe world, how amazing would this be? If just the Usos and Triple H show up to kick Alberto El Patron's ass.
I've never been a fan of. Let me just be honest. I've never been a fan of Alberto El Patron. The man couldn't cut a promo if it was written for him, which they all
They
were.
are.
His matches were horrendously boring.
Yeah, I watched
I
a
found
few of
them.
them.
I found them
Ew.
horrendously boring. They were always the
Not
same.
good, not
He
good.
shows up in Lucha. I'm rewatching Lucha Underground. He shows up in Lucha Underground, and they embrace him like he invented the cure for cancer.
Well, he's Santo. He's their new Santo. He's a world champion in multiple places. He's famous for more than just wrestling. He is their thing. I understand it, but we're gonna move on from wrestling, and actually we're gonna do a quick little pack opening.
Okay.
I found these today. Thought they looked pretty cool.
It's a condom pack opening. It's not
the,
exciting.
Star Wars Chrome.
It's chrome pound condoms.
Yeah, they're just Captain Phasma condoms. See right there on the box. So we're gonna give this an open. I really want to see what these are.
They're trading cards.
They are. They are definitely trading cards. Martin, say things.
Yeah, I will. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe at 5AliveVP, Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebooks. And let us know how you feel in the live chat. Crza is manning the live chat right now. How are we looking, Crza?
Good.
Like a bunch of fucking clowns.
Exactly.
Good.
Unprofessional mooks.
All right, let's see. These are all
Good
chrome
use of the word
cards.
mooks.
These are all chrome cards, so like the
Ooh.
pack is super heavy.
Oh, let me see.
So let's see. We
okay.
got it's a BB-8.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, it actually kind of seems like we got them almost in order.
Oh. BB-8.
Everything blows
yep,
up. Ray
yep.
picks up BB-8. Poe Dameron.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, pretty cool Leia card.
Ah.
no, that's
The
lightsabers
very cool.
look really actually pretty cool. And these they kind of light up when the light kind of strikes them. What else? Ray on the run. Finn igniting a lightsaber. So
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Finn
Despite this was the biggest swerve from. I'm so happy I didn't watch any of the trailers because the biggest swerve was thinking that Finn was going to be the one to have the.
I'm so
lightsaber.
happy that white guy killed himself in South Carolina because he thought Finn was going to be a Jedi.
Oh, isn't that the best? That's like racist karma. Like, you weren't even close.
when racists kill themselves in fantastic ways, that's when I laugh.
Kylo Ren's arrival at Maz's. That's actually pretty sweet.
Yep.
Calling within the deep castle. Mm-hmm. Spotting Phasma. Ooh, another really cool one. It's the Falcon kind of running. It's the Falcon, and it's actually kind of like in hyperspace.
The Millennium Turkey.
Looks like we got some little inserts here or something going on. Lord Santika's Last Stand.
Ah.
All right, so let's see. We got a Finn card.
Okay.
So 1 of 18 insert card, I guess. Also holding the damn lightsaber to continue to confuse you. Oh, that's cool. Maz Kanata.
Ah, they
So
behind the
card.
scenes look at how they created the
Maz
character
Kanata with all the dots
Maz
on her
Kanata.
face.
Apparently, it's just dots on the face. That's how
this
they
one's-
do everything.
wow. These are really cool. It's a refractor card. Like it's got extra holofoiling on the chrome card itself. So you probably I don't know if you guys can see this on the feed, but that's actually really cool. That
It's
was
the
a pretty
greedy
cool pack of
Unkar
cards.
Plut.
Now the problem is like an ounce of moisture hits these cards, and it's
they're
going to be a
dead.
brick.
Yes.
like it's just going to be a solid brick of cards. So
Okay. So
we'll see
don't
how that
put
goes.
them in
Those
my
are pretty
pants.
fun. Yeah, do not put them in Martin's pants.
Okay. That's actually that's a rule to live by in your life, really.
So now one other thing I actually did find today was at Toys R Us, and they were having a sale on Star Wars Black figures, and I found out that the sale is also extending to the .com.
Okay, but other than Lando and Finn, what other figures are they having a sale on?
Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, it is Constable Zuvios, like you would not believe. Oh my god, it's Constable Zuvio.
Jar Jar Binks is as far as the eye can see.
Oh man, just ridiculous. But I did pick up a Death Trooper, an Imperial Death Trooper. They were $11.
Oh wow,
So you can't
that's
really beat
yeah,
that.
no,
I
that's
mean,
that's an
for Star Wars
amazing
Black
that's an amazing price.
for a 6-inch figure, man. And here, let's just kind of. It's gonna make a lot of noise. I don't know.
Rawr, noise! I'm gonna try and make more noise. Oh wow.
Yeah, so while Martin plays with that, I'm actually going to screw around with a couple people from the Knights of the Slice group and go like this. My name is Purple Knight. Yeah, I'm gonna dance like this. Yeah.
They don't have that one.
Oh, he's exceptionally rare.
Oh, okay.
He's from the Kickstarter.
I
back
have that
when,
one.
Knights of the Slice. No, he does not.
He sits on my toilet.
So speaking
With
of actually
Miami.
Knights of the Slice, after the next segment, we're going to be doing. I'm going to talk about the Vector, the Vector Jump Armor Knights of the Slice figures. I have a couple here. They are amazing, and we're going to get a good look at them. That said, we did do, going back a little bit, an episode about Knights of the Slice.
We did.
Just kind of
We
talk
did do
about that and some Glyos.
Yes.
So we've done a few episodes on some pretty crazy stuff. So.
Yeah, we did a Knights of the Slice episode. We also threw a showdown towards Toy Pizza.
We did.
And
it was
they
accepted.
still haven't. Oh, they okay.
They accepted.
Oh, okay,
They
good.
accept. Now we just have to.
I thought they were too busy cowering.
No, we've got to get the logistics together. There's no comment. So that's coming up. And actually, just kind of verified today here, and we just got to start locking down more specific details. But we will be going
Taking
to
a road trip, baby.
We are going to the Wayne, New Jersey Toy Show
Yes.
on August 6th. And
Hopefully they sell things other than toys named Wayne.
Oh my God! Could you imagine getting there? Just Wayne Newton,
Just
Wayne
Wayne-
Brady.
Wayne Knight, Wayne from Wayne's World. just
Only on VHS, though.
Just dead Newman toys from the Jurassic Park line.
No, now actually, what's worse about those figures? The Jurassic Park Nedry figures, like all built up and everything. It's not a fat.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a
they're
shame.
really, really bad.
Ah.
So,
Cool glasses.
Yeah. Does he have? Does he come?
yeah, no, he's really not right. Like he looks
Does
like
he
he's
doesn't
from
come with a
Terminator.
Barbasol can?
Maybe they made the figures before they realized what.
I think we're gonna have to
was.
do like a little episode on that. I think,
Why
because that
is
line
the
actually
Nedry figure
fairly-
so wrong?
well? But
I
more
blame
the
Steven
fact-
Spielberg. And
I think
the
they
Belgians.
honestly, in the way that they made the ET video game, I think is
Can we be
kind
racist
of
against
the same.
Belgians?
Nope. there's kind of the same thing that happened with the E.T. game. I think they were given like, hey, make some toys. Can we see the movie? Absolutely not. Read this book. And then they're like, okay. Because there's actually dinosaurs that come with the figures that don't really match up and aren't in the movie that are actually in the second movie because like there's a scene with the compies that happens at certain parts of different books and everything. So they really kind of screwed that up. But
I'm in love with this figure.
It's super cool, man. I want to make sure.
I love the fact that he can dual wield.
Yeah. And it stands.
Yeah, it stands because it's got the dual jointed knee joint.
Well, they did a really good job actually fixing those because the early stormtroopers they had like really kind of weirdly blocky feet, so I don't know, they just would stand
and they've got an ankle joint. It's just this is a really really nice figure. Definitely go to your local Toys R Us, sponsored by Toys R Us. Hashtag Toys R Us. Hashtag Toys R Us kid. Hashtag
more hashtags.
Star Wars Black.
All right, so
hashtag make Star Wars black again.
An all black Star Wars.
Black Star Wars.
In 1977.
Where everyone's just race changed. So
there you go.
all of the white characters are black and all of the black characters are white. Lando Calrissian has no
black.
Charm whatsoever.
He's Wayne Knight from Seinfeld.
No, not even. He's the dad from Elf.
Oh no, you don't want to be the dad from Elf. If anyone's out there, whoever's listening to this, all one of you, go.
All my wife of you.
Go. It's funny. I actually made that joke very early. So anyway, go look at what the dad from Elf did. It's so much stuff. Yeah, no, it wasn't good. There was methamphetamine involved, and it got
gotta
crazy.
love it when meth
and
is
this
involved.
isn't allegedly. This is convictedly.
Convictedly.
This happened. So let's get Crza in here. So we got a couple things to talk about with him.
Okay, so I'm leaving.
You are getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
I swear to God, I will.
I apologize, viewers. I know you've fallen in love with me, but I have to go now. But definitely click like, share, subscribe. 5LiveVP on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook because these.
And actually, the hashtag is 5AliveLive. So it's like you have.
Alive!
Like right
there
here, there's
a
glitch in the Matrix, so you have to say it twice. So that's
man alive.
There's not a man alive. All right, Martin, you have to go to the camera right now and make sure you keep tapping the middle of the screen.
Okay.
I actually didn't have to tap the screen at all. It looks like everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it just fixed itself because before, it was doing that. So
I
guess keep an eye on it if it goes down. And that's actually the problem we've been having. Yeah. Is that the camera is effectively turning off when the screen on the phone goes.
No, it didn't even go into that semi-sleep mode at all. All
right, good. Yeah, maybe I accidentally fixed it.
Maybe.
All right, so
hashtag technology gnomes.
Right now, I'm working on a piece that me and Crza had just recently did, talking about the San Diego Comic-Con pops that are coming up.
Yes.
So definitely go check out the channel. We actually have a couple pop episodes. We do a GameStop unboxing.
Yes.
Of the red and blue, what were they called?
One doesn't have a name. It's just a Titanfall 2 / Gears of War.
One, right?
That's the blue one, yep.
Okay.
The red one is called the Knockout Mystery Box, which has Tekken and Street Fighter stuff
that's the one that had the
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li rock candy figure is unbelievable. Yep. I absolutely love them. They're doing such a good job. And then I went on Amazon to go check out a few more and just kind of bounce around the internet. The Wonder Woman they made looks awesome.
Yes.
The Harley Quinn looks awesome. I'm not even really into these figures, but I really like the way that some of these. Well, it is old Harley. It's real Harley. Okay. It's not.
It's Bruce Tim Harley.
Yes. It's not Alexa Bliss.
I liked the Spider-Gwen rock candy as well.
Martin is right now shaking a fist off camera at Alexa Bliss. It's just the mere mention of her name, and the fact that I didn't call her Alexis. So, anyway, we did a couple episodes.
Yep.
Saw some really cool stuff. Answered a couple questions from a few fans.
Yeah, about the pop.
Now, coming up, July 19th.
July 19th. That is the day to circle on your calendar, folks, because that's when the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pops are going to be hitting your local retailers. GameStop, FYE, Hot Topic. They usually are the ones that carry them.
Now, what's awesome, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
We are going to be right there at GameStop right when they open at 10 a.m. Then we're going to shoot over to the mall where there's an FYE.
And a Hot Topic.
And a Hot Topic,
Yeah.
so we're going to get to hit both spots.
Yep.
Pick up some really cool Comic-Con merchandise.
Yeah, I hope,
and I'm sure they're going to be doing some stuff with other brands.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, generally, the past couple of years, they've had a couple of different San Diego Comic-Con exclusive stuff for sale. I think a few years ago, we had the Pop T-shirts, and there were some exclusive Deadpool ones where he's like riding a unicorn and stuff like that. So they might have something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure.
So today at Target,
Okay.
I saw a Rick and Morty Pop shirt.
Oh, nice.
With a,
you didn't buy it for me?
With the little tiny, it's like the 2-inch. It's not a Dorb. I don't know what kind of figure it was, but
Maybe
it came
it was
with the figure.
Maybe it was a mystery mini. I know they do.
Maybe it might have been a mystery mini, but it was definitely Rick.
Do we have it like this one here?
Let me see.
Like that? Did it look about that size?
Maybe no, it wasn't as deep. It was more different. It was different. But,
Okay.
There was a Rick and Morty. It was more different.
Hashtag language problems.
Hashtag just learned. So no, it was really cool, but they had them marked, I think, at like $12.99.
Yeah, that baby metal T-shirt I found at one of my local Barnes and Noble establishments was marked down to I think 11. So if you can find some of those old school like first,
well,
run,
I know Hot Topic
boxes.
does a lot of pop stuff, and I know that they were every time I go past there now, recently at least, they have. Yeah, that was loud. Sorry, guys. It feels like my microphone feels better though. Like,
oh man, that mic
suddenly,
is amazing compared to.
Here,
I don't even want to go back to this
there you go,
mic.
actually,
after,
that's pretty good right there.
I don't want to go back to this ever again.
So, but no, at Hot Topic they always have like buy one get one half off.
Yes,
or
buy
free,
three
so,
get
like,
one. Yep.
Sometimes it might be actually worth it to buy these things. It's just I'm not really that into pops as much, but I know they're going to get me one day. I always know there's a Green Ranger shirt coming at any moment.
Your daughter is really working you over because she's fallen in love with the Titanfall one.
She does like
she
the Atlas.
likes the next gen one. I mean, it's only a
does like
matter
the
of
Atlas.
time until you're gonna buy more.
Now, what's even better is that as she loves the Atlas and it basically stole it from Martin. Yeah. Martin really wanted that Atlas.
I mean,
he's over there. He's doing this, but he's really inside. He's crying.
gifted it to to the show, so whatever you want to
baby
do
claimed
with it after that, yeah, exactly. That's up to you.
So July 19th, I think we'll do. We'll probably go live.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a disaster.
Hopefully, it'll work better. Yeah,
It will be just abject failure.
We're calling it now. Abject failure.
Just
no
be ready.
hashtag no expectations.
Yeah, zero
hashtag
expectations.
Lowered expectations. There you go.
Yeah, no, lower your expectations really low. It might not work out. But if it does, it's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, man,
find
we're going to
some
go
cool
pop
stuff.
hunting. We're going to hit a couple stores and see who's got what. And,
So for that, actually, like, share, and subscribe. And
Yeah.
if you subscribe, you'll actually get notifications as to when we are going to go live.
Yeah.
And get in there and get this stuff, and you can see it right there with us.
Yeah, I mean, I figure we do, we're going to have a video live of us heading to the store, and then we'll do a roundup of
Eating
everything.
sandwiches.
Yeah,
There will be the
definitely, yeah.
sandwich moment.
Exactly. Well, yeah, you got to hang out and eat sandwiches when you go pop hunting.
Duh.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck kind of pop hunting you do.
Exactly. And then we'll do a video of our haul and what we got.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a
Sweet.
pretty good day. I'm really excited, actually, for some of the other, like I said, I'm not really a Funko collector, but there's going to be other companies.
Yeah.
I'm hoping NECA
Well,
or
there's gonna be-
Mezco does some stuff.
I know you're a fan of the Dorbs, and I'm sure there are going to be some Comic-Con exclusive Dorbs for
some
sale
of those
too,
Dorbs that
so.
were there, actually, that I saw on the website were the Wacky Racers.
Yes,
Those were
yeah,
so
because they come
awesome.
with like the vehicle too.
Yeah,
right?
and the vehicle, I mean, I can only imagine it's going to be about a 6-inch to 8-inch vehicle.
Yeah.
Which seems like it'll fit Knights of the Slice, G.I. Joe, a lot of the other
So
stuff.
everything, putting other stuff in there besides Dorbs, is that?
Duh.
See,
What the
I
hell
don't
do you
mix and
think it's
match like
about?
that. I don't cross.
See, we actually were just having this conversation earlier today.
Okay.
Just in the difference between there's the two kinds of collector.
Mm-hmm.
There's the super curated collector, which is what you guys are kind of seeing behind you, and then there's the other collector who's just kind of like, I love toys. That's up on top. And you guys actually can't see that in the frame, but up there is Omnibot, there's a Fortress Maximus, there's a AT-AT and a Lex Luthor. I mean, there's everything up there. But it's just some of the stuff that I really, really like. There's Glios, and like I was saying, that Purple Knight's up there.
Yeah,
So-
see, I was the type of kid to kind of, I guess, bring perspective to what you're talking about. When I was growing up, I had a friend who was also a fan of Legos, and he just liked to put the Legos together in whatever pieces.
Just how
yeah,
he was feeling
and
it.
dude, I was the guy that had to follow the instructions. You put the piece exactly where it had to be.
I could see
You
both
know,
sides
and-
of it.
Yeah, and that's how it was. I did not deviate, and it was always
So wait a minute. Are you telling me a communist did not deviate from the given
Nope,
instructions?
dude, every brick,
Just right
every
to
gray brick went connected to the other
It's
gray
all just
brick.
shades of gray and potato.
Exactly, and that's all it was. I made a house. It was a gray house, and
was
that
a
was
cinder
all
block
it
house.
was. It was not anything
And
else.
just see, like,
Don't forget your potato farm.
I was gonna say the bread would just be like a 2x4 brown
Yeah, that's
brick.
right, dude. I made one factory. I made one factory, and then another factory that looked exactly the same, but they built something else
One
in that factory.
manufactures smoke and
Yeah,
the other one manufactures cabbage.
Exactly. That was it. That was all I did. I could
Forget the
not.
Sadness Factory.
I could not handle.
Oh yeah, the sadness factor.
Yeah, I could not handle not putting the pieces where they had to be.
Just see little Crza having a mental breakdown.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because he would tell me all these stories about how he, because back in the day, they showed how you could build the sets in different pieces.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
It's like, oh, here's check set
yeah.
3. Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, I made this," and I was like,
oh, I'm
why?
fonzing out right
Yeah,
now.
like-
I just realized I'm fonzing.
I'm like, "Why?" Oh, yep.
Now I'm drunk fonzing.
The beads
We
of
have
sweat.
kept the shark, ladies and gentlemen.
The beads of sweat start to form on the forehead, and I'm like, why did you do that? What do you mean? You built another structure? Like, what happened to the structure that you were supposed to build? He's like, no, I did.
So you're interrogating him like he was
exactly,
a communist
just
prisoner.
flashing the light. Where are your papers? Where are your papers?
Oh, dude, you just totally went full on communism.
I would.
You're
Oh no, we're.
I think you came out here. It's all right.
You're fine.
I would break apart the structures that he would make to specifically make the right one. I was like, okay, here, now you've got the right piece. Now you've got what it's supposed to be.
You were doling out work. Did you have a steam whistle?
I should have.
Make him wear rags on his head.
But no,
This
that's
is rough, man.
it had to be that way. And even like the figures, had to be, because at the end of the picture they showed where all the figures went, and that's where they
And
went.
that's
They
where
sat.
oh my
Han Solo was in the
So
cockpit.
everything has a place and everything needs to be in its place.
Yeah. Yep.
A place. What is that? I'm sorry. A place for everything. Everything in its place.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because again, the Millennium Falcon, at the end of the instruction booklet, it shows Han and Chewie in the cockpit, and then all the other extra characters in the back there. That's where they went. and then like a grave, like a mausoleum, the top of the Millennium Falcon came down on it, and that was it. It stayed that way. I did not
Just
move
don't touch
them.
it.
Exactly. That it was set.
Everything.
So let's open up that.
Yeah, let's see what we got in
Bethesda
here
over
since we kind of.
It's the Bethesda Funko pack.
Oh yeah, man.
That's one of the mystery. I've never actually seen these. We
If
saw
you
this at
guys
Target
aren't
today.
fans of Bethesda, you need to get on that because they make some fantastic.
No, I'm sorry. This was
video games.
I was at Toys R Us today, and they were actually having a sale on these. They were $4 for.
Yeah, that sounds about right for these.
Pretty
prices,
awesome.
for these pieces.
Regular price at Toys R Us, I mean, is $8, but that's Toys R Us.
Oh, look at
Probably
that!
gonna be
It's
$7
a
everywhere
double
else.
mystery. So you've got the box, but then they don't even tell you what's in it yet. You got to open the bag.
Oh,
too. Yeah. So
geez, that's old school kid
More
robot.
crinkling for the
Yeah,
people listening.
more crinkling. Are you guys ready?
it's the enigma. It's the
okay.
mystery wrapped in the enigma, wrapped in the
Alright,
box.
So who did we get here?
Smothered in secret sauce.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
It
but
looks like
he's
it's
pretty
a
sweet.
Elder Scrolls guy.
So 1 in 12. Yeah, anyone knows who this guy is? He's 6.
Or maybe
let's
Dishonored.
throw him over here to.
Oh, nice catch.
And Martin
Let me
just
see
missed that. He's it says 1 in 12, so that's pretty much, I think, basic odds.
Well, that's. Oh no, so that's Corvo. I think that's a an Elder Scrolls guy.
Well,
If I had to
I
guess.
believe it's an Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, like a scout or something. Maybe I'm sure everyone will be able to tell us. So
Yeah,
actually,
leave a
here, let's-
comment. Tell us how
hold him up
stupid we
closer.
are, and
A member of the Assassin Corps.
Yeah, probably. It's probably a thief or an assassin or something to that effect. So let's
You're
see.
put him
welcome.
on the table. But yeah,
I was
see
just
if
gonna
they
say,
can
let's throw him up on the table. Let's see what
Can the
happens.
table
It's
withstand?
gonna touch, and then he's just gonna break.
Oh.
This is Shane
there it is.
McMahon. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm surprised that this thing didn't just explode and kill Martin.
Yeah.
So another thing we've actually been working on
Mm-hmm.
is going to be an 8-man video game tournament here in the arcade.
Oh, okay.
On our Beercade arcade.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to have 8 players. It's going to be 3 total rounds with the qualifying round.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not a qualifying round, like a seeding round to see who plays who.
Okay.
We're going to play some new games, some old games, and but the games we're playing are going to be the ones we all know.
Oh, okay.
But you haven't played in a while.
All right. Yep.
So we have an idea, and actually Martin and I did figure this out exactly which rounds are going to be what games, and we're purposely not playing these games so that we don't go into it like, oh, well, we practice on Burger Time. And
I mean, as long as it's not Titanfall 2, we're safe because that's
no Titanfall.
Okay, good, because that's all I play right now, so you can't take that away from me.
So just to be clear, though, it's going to be Five Alive. Well, the 3 of us will be there. We're representing Five Alive, but winner wins. It's not.
I mean, this isn't
a team sport.
No,
this is gonna be every man for
I'm not
himself.
laying down for anyone. See, here's the weird thing about me, because we've already mentioned that.
But wait a minute, you just said that you would follow the rules to build a brick house made out of potatoes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. And we've already gone through this, kind of talking about the communist thing and everything like that. So when it comes to that kind of stuff, like
when we're done, I'm going to talk about Thin Lizzy.
Okay. So when it comes
I'm
to
gonna kill myself.
when it comes to like everyday life, work or just regular life, I'm not that competitive of a person. I'm not about that. I'm about working, the common good, working together, the store succeeding versus individual goals and everything like that, But for some reason, when it comes to a sport, it's done.
So now, are you talking sports or games, or are you calling games sports?
Anything where there's when there is a competition involved, where there could be a winner and a loser, I am the complete opposite. It's all about
well, that's good, because you need to hand out some ass whippings.
Yeah, I will try. I mean, when it comes down to putting a ball in a net, shooting a ball into a hoop,
heroin into the veins.
Exactly. I'm going to top you.
Plugs into butts. You are topping.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy, everyone just heard that.
I will see your butt plug and raise you another one. It's just it's just how
Crza just threatened me with a hammer and sickle butt plug.
Exactly.
I think
I don't know what it is. It's maybe because I grew up playing sports. I love soccer. That I'm a huge fan.
I could tell as your arm is covered in
exactly.
soccer.
If you guys can see the tattoos, you got the FC Bayern Munich soccer logo right there. So I'm a huge fan of soccer. I've been a Bayern Munich fan. My mother grew up in that area since I was like 10. So that's where it comes from, that competitive drive. But as soon as we're off the field to play or whatever, I go back to that normal.
Just being a normal,
fun follow
guy.
The rules. Putting everything where it needs to be or whatever.
Build the blocks.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But I mean, on the field, air hockey table, basketball court.
Oh shit! He threw down air hockey.
Yeah, dude, wherever,
I'm throwing down foosball. How you like
exactly.
that?
I will try my best to win. At no matter what.
Good. You keep trying. I'll keep winning.
It sounds good. So.
Damn communist.
That's right.
So, actually, I kind of want to talk a little bit real quick about the Shane McMahon figure.
Yeah.
Good figure. Really, the accessory is bad. I did really kind of only get him because I want to use his head for a Shane McMahon custom, but just kind of an okay figure. I don't really see. I guess the table was good, but it wasn't $20.
Yeah.
So there was a couple rounds of the elites that came out recently that were pretty bad, and this was one of them.
I want to go back to that tweet though that you guys were talking about. See, I think that guy knows that the fight isn't going to happen, but he's got some primo advertising right there. He throws out his restaurant, the name, the address.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. Someone's
perfect.
ordering curly fries tonight at Patron's place.
That was perfect.
How terrible are the curly fries?
Oh, they've got to just be awful.
They're like they're those they're not just curly fries. They're like disco fries, because whenever you go to whenever you go to a place that's owned and run by ethnics, not that I have any problem with that, because I love Greek pizza. I love
first explanation means he does.
It's true. It's true. But they always got those weird restaurant menu items like disco fries, and it's just weird.
Again, those filled with cocaine.
Oh, that's why I love them so
amazing.
much.
Oh my god.
The
That'd be
cocaine
like
at Patron's.
the cocaine phenomenal. Just don't get the curly fries. Curly fries, disaster.
But you can hollow out a curly fry and snort your cocaine.
So something else I actually
Added
found this
potato
week.
goodness.
I was able to get to Target again. Was this a Target? No, this was the Brantford Walmart, which might be the greatest Walmart ever. It was just clean. It was everything was just right. But they had just put out a ton of WWE figures, and this is the newest. The newest line's got Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, Dean Ambrose, Nia Jax, which is a phenomenal figure. They made her right to scale. She's terrifying when your 18-month-old throws her overhand at your TV because she's mad that Nia Jax is beating up on Sasha. Shinsuke Nakamura and Sheamus, but the chase line in this has the Slammy. So I was able to find the Shinsuke Nakamura friend had found it for me before. Our friend Matt Herrick found me one, and then go in there and find the Slammy version. There were Slammy versions of all of them, but
What did
Nakamura
what did
was the
he
one.
win his Slammy for? Do you know?
I think they're just handing them out. I don't really remember.
It's like everybody gets a Slammy now. Is that how it works?
It's the participation Slammy. So
It's the ruination of the WWE.
So basically, what they do for their chases is, so they did a belt before. It was the WWE belt, but it was gold instead of a black strap.
Okay.
It was a gold strap. So they've done these things before with just little pieces.
Now here's a question I've always wanted to ask, and maybe I should know this, or maybe do some research on it. But do you know why it's called a chase variant? Is there?
Well, yeah, because there's a very limited amount of them, and
Is that what it was? It's like, so it's literally
find 'em.
chase?
You're
It's not-
literally
okay,
chasing them.
okay.
Like it's
That makes sense.
Yeah, this was really big, right? I think it got bigger right around when McFarlane had come around early on, because you were looking for, did it have a different card or did it have a different head? There was the regular Spawn, and there was Spawn with the hamburger head.
Yep.
So you would chase that one and different color variants.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff.
makes sense.
As time went on, it got just a little more on the nose. So like Marvel Legends, when that had come around,
Yes.
there was a the first series had Iron Man as regular Iron Man, but then there was a blue Iron Man, stealth suit Iron Man.
Okay.
And that was like one per however many cases.
I just remember the cool thing about the Marvel Legends ones being able, they come with like an extra figure. So if you buy the whole set,
yeah,
you
the
can
Build-A-Figure. So they
those are
started
pretty
that
cool.
with Toy Biz. The first one was Galactus. The second one was the Sentinel. And the Sentinel
right.
is one of the coolest figures that's out there. And right now on eBay, thing is still floating around that $100 mark.
Yeah, I see. At my local GameStop,
I have
saw
one over there. It's actually broken. I have to
nice.
open a Mystique figure to get another midsection to rebuild my Sentinel. But
Okay. Yeah, I saw the Hulkbuster one at my local GameStop.
okay, so that's the newer series from. That's the stuff that's made by Hasbro.
Okay.
The stuff I'm talking about was made by Toy Biz from I think about 2001, 2002 until around, I'm gonna guess 2008 or 9. I think it was, and then it all switched over to Hasbro, and we got the new Marvel Legends,
Yep.
which are a little bit smaller, and they were just kind of able to rehash the line.
still.
They're great figures.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
still
not
think it's
going
a
to
cool
fault
figure,
them for a moment. I think they're great figures. One of my favorite lines right now is the Star Wars Black line, and I am very thankful to Marvel Legends for coming to Hasbro, because I think that's what kind of spawned. They looked at them and went, "Oh, wait a minute, we can make 6-inch versions of these things."
See, they should do like a Star Wars Legends set where you, when you put everything together, you make like a big Darth Vader or something.
I'm
like
surprised
that.
they haven't done
that'd
it
be
yet.
Really cool.
They haven't really jumped on to the Build-A-Figure. They do the enhancement figures where it'll be like a Darth Maul, and he comes with a some kind of vest with missiles on it or some nonsense. But they haven't done a Build-A-Figure yet.
Interesting. They should
So
get on that.
another thing I actually picked up today I thought was really cool is the Power Rangers Alien Invasion figures.
Okay.
And these are the Imaginext figures. I do have the initial line of the main Rangers. Also, they did a pack with Rita and Goldar. There's a pack with Zed. Or no, I'm sorry. It's Rita and a putty, Zed and Goldar, and then a pack of just putties.
Okay.
This one in particular I thought was really cool because it's the Black Ranger
Yeah, he's
with
wearing
the
wearing
power armor.
Yeah, the Green Ranger's armor there.
Now, this is... I'm kind of a little bummed out that I really like the figure. But I wish they changed the guy who it actually was. And the reason why is because in the episode that this happened, what happened was the bad guy had gotten like an acid on Zach, and he had to figure out how to fix it.
Okay.
So the only way they could do it was to get the armor onto him. So he was able to switch armors, put the Green Ranger's armor on, That's how you got that. He never got into the Zord or anything.
Yeah, well, they've done it a couple times because I remember there was a few episodes where the Red Ranger ends up wearing his
he has
armor
it a
too.
few times.
Yeah, because
And
like
that's-
when they're trying to get the Green Ranger's powers back, I think.
Yeah, I think that's when they were trying to get it back. It was very different, the American version versus the Japanese Sentai version.
Yes.
In the Sentai version, Tommy is in the American version, Tommy's the Green Ranger, kind of comes out of left field,
Yep.
whereas in the Japanese version, it's their brothers.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Martin's
didn't know
over here
that.
cracking
Oh,
up,
what-
so
is
he's
there a
either
is there a
laughing at us or
comment?
there's a
Yeah.
funny comment.
Uh,
Oh, he's laughing at us.
Also, the 3 women who died around here of vaginal dryness.
Dehydration due to I'm drying them out. I'm sorry. So what's cool about these? There's also going to be a Red Ranger and a Green Ranger. And it just says versus alien, but
Yeah.
the aliens are really cool. They're
Yeah.
they're really little unique dudes.
what's
and
this? This is that his like armor thing?
Yeah,
Is that,
I think that goes on to him. They don't really. Yeah, they show it right there.
Oh,
on the back.
okay, yeah, it's like his little.
So these are
laser-
definitely cool. I mean, for $6.99, you get 2 figures. The Zord for this, the Megazord for this, is amazing.
My son has the red Ranger with the dinosaur.
With the dinosaur, yeah, they make them with the dinosaur. What kind of stinks about those is that they don't transform to make the Megazord. The Megazord is more of a playset, as most of the Imaginext stuff is. They do sell them, like we're saying, with the individual things. Then they also sell these ones that are like power-up suits. So I have the Black Ranger, and he comes with a mastodon. That's a little mastodon, and then you put it over his shoulders, and it converts into like the super
okay.
armor. So
Interesting.
really cool stuff. I really like the Imaginext stuff, especially the DC stuff. The Batcave looks so cool, and you randomly find them at like Savers or a Salvation Army for $2.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
you just
Can't
get like
beat
this
that.
whole playset. I am a 36-year-old married man with a child.
Yeah.
So somehow, I just talked about toys for that long, and a woman was willing to have my child.
Hey, I mean, I guess it has to happen every once in a while, right? I mean,
So
she's not blind, right?
No, she is not. No, she's not.
No, she's a completely
economically, she's better than me. I mean, she's better than me in like every way, but somehow, I don't know. Oh, roofies.
Is that what it is?
It was
I
roofies.
was gonna say
And
money, but then you
hypnotism.
said she was
Nope.
economically better. So yeah,
I got toys.
is it penis size? Does that play into it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm rocking it. Maybe I'm rocking a Shane McMahon. I don't know.
Not soon when this live show gets weird.
And we ran out of things to talk about. We're talking about Badong now. So we do have our summer tour coming up. We're going to be doing the San Diego Comic-Con live stuff.
Yeah,
We're going
can't
to
wait
be
for that.
live and doing some recorded pieces at that Wayne, New Jersey toy show, where we're going to be with Eric Mays, Cornboy of the Four Horsemen.
Oh.
We're actually going to be interviewing him and talking about Mythic Legends Mythic Legions. Also going back to the old He-Man stuff.
Wow, awesome.
Love that He-Man stuff.
Oh yeah, He-Man is a staple of my childhood.
Well, when they did the re-release in 2000, it hooked me hard.
Yeah, it was the same thing with Voltron when they did the
Yeah.
redo or the new series for Voltron. I guess reboot.
That newest one is really cool.
Yeah, I
The
mean, it
Netflix
actually
one
had
is
like a
pretty amazing.
story, and it made
What?
it made sense. Everything was kind of going into a little direction and a line or whatever. I thought it was great.
Oh, speaking of
Why
Netflix shows.
Midge was feminine made sense.
Yeah,
So, speaking of Netflix stuff, we
Yes.
have a series coming out where we're going to be talking about the episodes of Glow.
yes.
We're really
I've
into
started my
wrestling
training
here.
because I know we're gonna wrestle
Oh,
after. So
it's
I'm
Turkish body oil wrestling, man. You're gonna see that this beard stops at my toes, brother. It's weird.
That,
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I feel bad for Martin because he's gonna have to
Cuddle up with this
oil
thing.
us up and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Personal oil
it's gonna
boy
be
and
great.
yeah.
Do you want me to get hard? Because this is how you get started.
So yeah, we have our Glow series coming
Yes,
up. It's going to be a 4-episode.
I'm looking forward to talking about the next 3 episodes there.
Yeah, we've already done episodes 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 through 6 and 7 through
Yeah.
9, and then episode 10 will be its own episode. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the finale. We have
Yep.
a lot to talk about. Another series we have actually coming up is going to be with Martin, and we're going to bring him in here to talk about it.
Sweet, we'll swap it out here. Tag it out.
After this, I think we're going to be done. So be ready to hit the off button.
All right, folks, real quick, make sure you click like, share, subscribe, and let us know how you feel at Five Live VP. We do have some people in our chat room letting us know what they think, but
It's all crap.
Oh,
They
yeah.
must be crapping on me because we can't.
No,
can't
none
see
of-
it.
none of us-
See, Crz is reading and he's like, "Uh-oh."
I saw my name in there, and I was like,
so yes. So another series we have coming up. Since I am the comic book person, you guys have deemed me
Hey?
the comic book person.
Someone's got to be the sexless virgin.
Yes. But I have a child as well, and I'm also married.
I have some things I need to tell.
So, anyways, we are going to be doing a series called Unsung Comic Runs. Basically, just things that I don't think get enough attention. Comic book runs that I truly enjoyed, and I want to bring more attention to.
He's just gonna yell about Warren Ellis.
It really
for like
is
15
just going to
minutes
come
at a
down
time.
to, making you guys worship at the dark altar that is Warren Ellis.
Don't worry, it'll be completely ridiculous. None of the words will make sense, just like what he just said.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this because there's comic books are great, but there's a ton coming out all the time. So there's inevitably going to be some that
lot
just
falls through the crack.
Yeah, fall through the crack. You don't realize, and then you find it, and you're like, this is a complete self-contained run, and it is amazing. And
Well, one thing actually, and this is not talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to really get too deep into comics right now, but I've been reading Saga, and I'm hooked.
Well,
I absolutely love it.
Brian
Like,
K. Vaughan is
yeah, I
one
mean,
of
I
those
love Why the
that-
Last Man and all that. And
Yeah.
actually, recently, I was telling you, I was at my mother-in-law's house,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently I had a couple boxes of comics there that I forgot about, and I open it up, and there is a full line of Mint Civil War, full line of Mint, like, issues 1 to the end of 100 Bullets, Walking Dead, up until, like, issue 75, and Why the Last Man.
Nice.
And I was just opening this going, I just struck gold. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
This is beyond gold.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So I'm really excited to kind of actually dive into that soon. Also, Stray Bullets. I had a full line of Stray Bullets, and we want to talk about unsung heroes. Dave Lapham's Stray Bullets has got to be in there because just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The other series that we're going to be putting out here pretty soon,
Mm-hmm.
we have a couple episodes in the can, and then we're just going to start releasing them soon, is going to be Martin and Bobby T's Why the 80s Ruled.
and why the 80s sucked.
Now, I see the good in the 80s, and... you
As
just-
always, I see the bad in
Who'da thought?
everything,
You damn
but also
heel.
the 80s.
just these the worst.
It was. So it came to
dislike
me.
and subscribe.
Yeah. It came to me when while I was forced to watch the Glow series on Netflix.
Which again, I absolutely love. I'm like forcing Martin to watch these episodes, and he's like through gritted teeth going, "Oh, fucking watch another episode."
Yeah,
So, which decade would you choose to be pro?
Yeah. What are you pro?
I would say the 90s is decent.
Pro hate?
Yeah, I would say the 90s is decent. That's when I was in my prime.
You can't call 10 minutes of skee ball at Dave and Buster's your prime.
Well, first off, there wasn't a Dave and Buster's in the 90s.
Scooters in Bristol. You want to
No,
play that game?
no, Quasi Park. That's
shit.
where I
He
played
went
my.
to Lake Quasi.
That's where I played my skee ball. Or Milford Amusement Center. We've got the fun.
We've got fun.
So yeah, I would say if we want to do after we finish the 80s, we want to take up the opposite side of the 90s.
Well, see,
I
that's
got
the
no
thing is,
problem with that.
I like the 90s. There's some things from the 90s I like, but in no way is it the 80s. It was a rehash. There was the back half of the 90s that was
can't wait
basically
until-
like a rehash
I
of the
can't
middle
wait
of the
until
70s.
he loses this. I can't wait until he loses.
Oh, you're
this.
just gonna go, oh, the
And
Mighty
then-
Mighty Boss Tones
No,
put this out, and I'm supposed
no.
to go, oh fuck.
No, no,
like,
he's gonna
yeah,
lose.
the
No,
Mighty
no, no,
Mighty
I'm not
Boss
talking-
Tones farting
See.
into a snare drum is way better than Jurassic Park. Great.
So when he loses the 80s and he comes
gonna happen.
to my side and goes, oh, you're right.
Motherfucker, I got 1981.
Yeah, you're
on my
right. The
side.
80s suck. You're right.
Well, we have right now. We have 1983 is going to be the next year,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to pull out some Olivia Newton-John. And,
Still, because she is
and my response is going to be suck it. All right.
she is the cancer that just keeps giving. Oh my god. Why? Why do you own that?
Why?
Because it
suck
has
that's
ELO
why.
on it.
Oh well, of course, dude.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
a
can't.
huge Electrolyte Orchestra fan.
Why? How could you not be?
Yeah, no, they are pretty phenomenal.
But Xanadu is terrible.
So-
Anyone who has watched it knows.
so Thin
It is-
Lizzy,
it is
Thin,
awful.
Thin Lizzy likes Xanadu. Can we talk about Thin Lizzy now? Oh man,
Is that really why you brought me back here? Just to torture me with Thin Lizzy?
Just to talk more about Thin Lizzy.
Oh God, I
And
need to eat something. I'm
Xanadu.
starting to feel real dizzy.
Starting to feel the Xanadu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin eventually is going to come over one day in like a low blood sugar moment and go, "We should listen to Xanadu, dude. I think we should get Olivia Newton-John on the show." Really,
We
like
probably could.
Yeah.
we've,
At this
we've
point-
discovered. Yeah, hey, you want to come to a basement with a bunch of fucking fat dudes and talk about comic books? Because it's like, I'm not.
Do you want all your female reproductive parts to fall out? Because we can make that
We
happen.
got it. Would you like a conversation about Boba Fett or Xanadu?
Or how Boba Fett would work in Xanadu?
Oh,
We've
well,
thought
he
about
absolutely
it.
would.
We've
Well,
storyboarded it.
You need a Sarlacc first. I mean, no Boba Fett is complete without a Sarlacc. And that Sarlacc, Olivia Newton-John. So now that we've just basically just went full savage on Olivia
Exactly.
Newton-John for no reason whatsoever, I think
Fuck
we
her and her, the couch.
We
that she
wrap
lives
this up.
in.
Are you kidding? Because she's like crazy popular.
I don't care.
Oh, we're
I
really
don't care.
we're absolute turds
Facts?
in comparison to her.
Facts? You're
Dude,
bringing facts to me.
This is more than we'll ever do. In
You
our
got facts, son.
right here. Xanadu.
Maybe one day Five Alive will be bigger than Xanadu.
One day, Five Live may be bigger than Xanadu.
It's all we can hope for.
That day is
frankly.
not today, and I don't think it's tomorrow. So I think the three people watching us disagree.
You gotta believe.
We got four.
You gotta
We were-
believe,
We were
BobbyT.
up to when I was looking. We were up to 6 at
Hey,
one point.
hey,
so.
we got
Oh,
four.
we got 7. Oh, no,
Seven.
6.
We got,
It
we got
went back
six
down to
watching.
6.
You only
Oh,
have one
geez.
wife. I only have one wife. You only got one mom. I only got one mom.
So two people out there want to see.
And I
Oh
don't talk to my
wait,
friends about this at all.
and
so-
my mom's not on YouTube. My mom can barely work a
Chris
computer.
is fully embarrassed. Of
My
Five
mother's
Alive, so he's
my
just
mother
like-
is Amish.
Chris is like, I'm gonna get some free pops eventually, right? I'm not gonna talk about this until then. So,
and then I can quit in a blaze of glory.
All right, so I think we're actually going to be ready here to stop recording
Shut it
soon.
down.
So, before we get going here, Martin,
Be sure to click like, share. Look, I swear to God, it's low blood sugar. Be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Let
and
us know how you
dislike
feel.
because this
at,
guy's a turd.
at 5 Alive VP, the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitters.
And hashtag 5Alive Live.
Yes, hashtag 5 Alive Live.
And by, like I was saying before, by subscribing, you'll get notifications in the future for when we're going to be doing this stuff. And we will be doing some giveaways eventually. So
Yes, we'll be giving away this Shane McMahon, which BobbyT hates.
give away my Shane McMahon. I got to still take his head off and make a...
We'll be giving away this shadowy ranger. We'll be
give
giving
away
away
that
this.
shadow. Don't give away that. Wait a
We'll
minute.
be giving away this turnstile.
Don't give away the
giving away
turnstile.
this fat man.
Don't give away the fat guy. All
We'll be
right.
giving away this box.
Oh, well, you could give away the box.